Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today, still a while, for we are playing some more Out of the Park Baseball 22 with my Montreal Expos historical. Not historical. Historical. Being French sometimes is a little difficult. Now before we get started, just a little statement. I can already feel the throat is going to be a challenge, so please bear with me. As usual, I do my best to stay hydrated with my water. It's not like I'm over here chugging down Jack, all day or whatever. So, I do my best to try to keep hydrated, but it is that time of the year and the throat doesn't like it. The rest of the body, not so much either, but, All right, so we had a pretty bad stretch where we lost 11 games in a row, right? But since we've done pretty good, so we swept the Phillies, and then we won 2 out of 3 from the Pirates, and now we're about to take on the Florida Marlins, which is a team that entered the league last year. For the first game, we are going to be facing Chris Hammond. Now, if I believe correctly, I believe Chris Hammond did play for the Marlins in real life. He sure did. He sure did. Now, I mostly remember him being on the Padres, mostly because I played MVP baseball 2005 so much, so I remember him on the Padres. But yeah, I thought that I remembered him playing in Florida, so that is kind of true to real life, right? All right, so let's take a look at their team. Oh, they have quite a few injuries there. So Clyde Keller is, he may or may not play. Lee Hancock, not going to play. Oh, he's out for more than a year. A torn UCL, yeah. Then Terry Shumpert is out for most of the season, if not all of it. So Terry Shumpert is out as well. All right, so let's see. Mike Bordick, Rondell White now. The previous GM that I had last year decided to trade Rondell White for Randy Tomlin. And now we have Tomlin that's hurt, so he's not playing right now. Don Mattingly did play for us for a little bit. Sean Barry, who played for the Expos in real life, but he had nothing to do with my organization and my save. Brooks Kieschnick. Now I remember him. Brooks Kieschnick is a center fielder right now, but he was also a reliever. He was kind of like those two-way players that they're trying to have in the league a little bit. He was a good bat, as I remember it, but he was also a reliever. Alvaro Espinoza, Tom Brunansky, and Joe Oliver. Alright, so yeah, the Marlins are struggling. They are 12-31, so we are yet again playing a team that's worse than us. I'll take it. Of course, that doesn't guarantee anything, but Alright. So we've been doing some winning lately, so I think that I want to keep that lineup and see what happens in game 1, and then we can take it from there. Oh, Ivan Calderon has grown an alpha star. It could have been a little bit, but I just now noticed because. Okay, alright. So for the first game, and we're playing in Florida, by the way, we're sending Carlos Perez on the mound for that game. And for the first game, we're going to face Mike Bordick, Milt Thompson, Don Mattingly, Sean Barry, Brooks Kieschnick, Alvaro Espinoza, Tom Brunansky, and Joe Oliver. So most Most of it is their best lineup, except Milt Thompson is in for Ronda White, which is kind of odd because we're sending a lefty, and you know Milt Thompson is a left bat. Maybe Ronda White is tired or something. I don't know. All right, so well, let's get this going. Oh, it's gonna be our first game in Florida. I'm gonna need to fix the view, so I apologize ahead of time for this brief delay in this broadcast. Oh no. Look at that. We have... we might have the right view to start with. We do. Did we play Florida already? Maybe we did. Maybe I already did that. Alright, so Marquise Grissom is going to get us started here in the top of the first of this first game of a 3-game series against the Florida Marlins before they were the Miami Marlins. Alright, Chris Hammond on the mound. So play ball, and of course go Expos go. 1-2 to Grissom to get us started here. And that's it weekly. And it's cut by Espinoza, 1 out. Delino the Shields is nigga, oh my god. So I read something somewhere. Somebody said that after the patch, the graphics look better. Like it looked better how the guy was holding the bat. I don't see that. I see the bat go through Delino the Shield's hands. I mean, unless he's trying to bat with like the bat resting on his wrist or something. I don't know how that would work, but that's what it looks like right now. Not to mock out of the park baseball developers or anything like that, but I was kind of excited to see, because those of you who watched my previous video on this, I kind of mentioned something about that, and then there was a patch, and then it was supposed to be fixed, and now, or that's what I read, and you know, I was kind of excited to see if it was, but it really is not. Alright, oh, sorry for all of that noise in my street. It is Memorial Day weekend, so I'm guessing that the rednecks around me are starting to celebrate early. Anyway, the Shields, 0-1 to the Shields. Oh, that's a weak grounder. Chris Hammond gets it. Oh, that's an infield single. And we will take it. That brings up Calderon with the Shields at first. 1 out, 0-1 to Calderon. Oh, he got plunked. Only one way to answer to that, and that's a home run from Charles Johnson. So bring it, buddy. No count. Oh, runners are going, and I believe that... oh, only the Shields went, and he's safe. Come on, Charles. 0-2 to Johnson, and he hits it to right. That should be deep enough to bring the Shields home, I would think. Oh yeah, they didn't even try. Alright, so we're up 1-0 already. But there's 2 outs now with a runner on first. Mark Whitten is going to be our batter. No count to Whitten. Oh, God. That's a pitch out. And Calderon is out by about 30 miles or so. Alright, so Carlos Perez. It's been tough for Carlos so far this season. We need a bounce back start here from him. Alright, Mike Bordick is going to be the first batter here. No count on Bordick to get started in the first for the Marlins. Grounds it to third. And he's out. 1 out. Milt Thompson is next. Full count on Milt Thompson. Oh, God, yeah. And that's a walk. That was a terrible, terrible pitch. Brings up Don Mattingly. 1-2. Milt Thompson goes. And he's out. Oh, yeah. So now we have 2 outs. Mattingly the batter. Full count on Mattingly. That's it to first. Doran gets it. And that's an easy out. Alright. So Marlins are out. And we are getting started here. Mark Whitten in the 2nd inning. No count on Whitten. Oh, that's it well, and oh, oh, I thought it was going to be extra bases, but Milt Thompson had other ideas for us. All right, that's an out. Barbary is next. 2-2 to Barbary. That's it. Oh, down the line, and it's going to be extra bases for real this time. Should be at least a double for Barbary, and it is. He stops at second base. I think the next improvement for 3D, and I'm not talking about animations and everything because that requires more work. I think we should be getting at least the numbers in the back of the players. I think that probably should be the next improvement. That's only my opinion, but it is what it is. Alright, Bill Doran is now the batter. Runner on second, one out. Full count on Billy Doran. Come on, man. Oh, he walks. We'll take it. Even though it enacts the double play. That's one more runner, and now we have Ray Sanchez coming up. Full count on Sanchez. And he hits it. Ooh. And that's a double play. I did say that it was enacting the double play. Doesn't mean they had to do it. At least we're still up 1-0. Now Sean Barry is going to be the batter for the Marlins. 2-2 to Barry. And he strikes out. Alright, now the next batter is going to be Brooks Kieschnick. 2-2 to Kieschnick. And he strikes out. Alright, Carlos here seems to be in control so far. Alvaro Espinoza comes up next. 0-1 to Espinoza. That's it to third. And he's out. We're still up 1-0. Alright, Carlos Perez is going to get us started in the third here. 2-2 to Carlos. Hits it to short. And he's out. 1 out. Marquise Grissom is next. No count on Grissom. That's it to center. Should be enough room for Kieschnick to get to the... Oh, no, that's a hit. That's a double. Wow, that was a weird... Oh, it says that it went to the wall, but like the graphic representation didn't show that. Alright, so Grissom gets a double. 1 out. DeShields is the batter. No count. Grissom's running. And he's safe. Alright, so now we have a runner on third with 1 out. 0-2 to DeShields. And he hits it. That's going to be a hit. Alright, so Grissom scores. And it is 2-0 for the Expos. Alright, DeShields at first. 1 out. Calderon is the batter. 1-1 to Ivan Calderon. And he hits it. Oh, that's going to be another blast, isn't it? Oh yeah, Ivan Calderon is on fire. He is the best player in the majors right now. Well, maybe not if you look at WAR, but he's definitely on a pretty hot streak here. Is it a contract here? Maybe he's trying to get more money or something. Alright, so it is now 4-0 for the Expos after that blast. Charles Johnson is next. 2-2 to Charles Johnson. Hit to center. Kieschnick after it. And he catches it. 2 outs. Mark Whitten is next. He got robbed by Milt Thompson earlier in the game. And that's it weekly. And Joe Oliver slides. And he catches it. Didn't dive. He slid on his feet. Zoo, like, you know, there's ice or something. Alright, the inning is over, but we did score 3, so we are up 4-0. Tom Brunansky is now the batter for the Marlins. Full count to Brunansky. And he walks. Alright. Joe Oliver is next. 3-1 to Joe Oliver. And that's it. Oh, that's well it. All the way to the wall. And Whitten is running after... Oh, God. They didn't even go. Okay. Alright. So no runs scored on that. That's a double for Joe Oliver. So there's runners on second and third now with nobody out. Chris Hammond is now the batter. 3-2. Oh God, he walks. You know, things are dire when you're walking the opposing team's pitcher. Like, bases are loaded, nobody out. Mike Bordick is the batter now. No count on Bordick. And that's it to center. Grissom catches it. Alright, so a run scores on the sac fly. There's one out, runners on first and third now, with Milt Thompson the batter. No count on Thompson. It's it to left. Oh, that's extra bases. That's not good. Alright, so that's a double for Milt Thompson. There's only one run that scores on that, so it's now 4-2 with runners on second and third. Still only one out. Don Mattingly is now the batter, 0-1. And that's it to center, and I think it's going to tie the game. It sure did. Alright, so it's a 2-run. Hey, buddy! How are you? I haven't seen you in a bit. We're tied at 4. Ugh. Alright. So, we now have Sean Berry at bat, tied at 4, 1 out, runner on first, 3-1. Ugh. Oh god. Things are not going too good. I thought I was gonna do pretty good here with a 4-run lead on the Marlins, but Carlos Perez is having all kinds of trouble this season. Like Brooks Kieschnick is next, 2-1. Yeah, my guys don't play the fish all that great right now. So breakfast. So yeah, I guess you just got up, huh? Alright, Alvaro Espinoza is next. Still only one out, runners on first and second. I might have to think about bringing a long reliever. Oh, the good old double play. So yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while. I did finally get the real stadium pack. So that sort of kind of looks like the Marlins stadium back then. I remember like that aqua blue color everywhere. All right, so Brett Barbary. Oh god, we need a bounce back hitting here. 3-1 to Barbary. All right, that worked. We'll take we're at a point where we need any kind of runners we can get. 0-1 here to Billy Doran. Oh god. Okay, that's a ground out. Alright, so Barbary is safe at second. There's one out. Ray Sanchez is the batter. With a hit here, we might be tying the game. However, we got a pop fly instead. So you did say that you pulled the trigger finally on the computer, right? And that it was still gonna take a few. Yeah. You told me that. Sorry, work's been crazy, so I get home sometimes and I'm really tired. Yeah, you did say that, and it's gonna take a couple months like it did for me. That's mostly because the electronics are they're rare nowadays, but hey, just wanted to show that's a proof that I got my PS5. They're so hard to get by. I got charged. They will charge you. I hope that's not a problem because I didn't tell you that. They will charge you when it ships, which is gonna be like in a couple months, and I'm sorry I didn't let you know about that. It kind of slipped my mind, so just make sure you don't go on an expensive cruise in between. But yeah, whenever it ships, they're gonna charge you then. Okay, cool. I think we did talk about that before, and I think you're pretty good with money and everything. Some people, they really struggle and everything, and so you never know with people, but yeah. Alright, so we managed to tie the game in that inning, so that's the good news. Bad news is that Carlos Perez is struggling yet again. Yeah, that's gonna be the most powerful computer you have ever owned. I can guarantee you that it is. I call it the war machine personally. It is a beast of a computer, and here I am playing out of the park baseball, right? All right, 2 outs already, so that's two quick outs. Yeah, it is expensive, but I am expecting for that computer to last us at the bare minimum 5 to 7 years, and that's the bare minimum. Oh yeah, and you have to get that MVP baseball game going on it as an emulator. Like, of course, graphics are not gonna be today's graphics, but we talked about MVP Baseball 04. I still have the box somewhere in the garage for MVP Baseball 04 for the computer, but oh yeah, it's gonna be a blast. So when I was unemployed, I didn't work much for the past like 2 years. I took a sabbatical. We talked about that. I took a sabbatical, then I started to work, and then I kind of lost my job, and then I went back to work for the same company, but a different job. I have a much better job now. But anyway, so I bought back MVP Baseball 05 for the PS2, and I sat for days recreating the rosters exactly as they were for opening day of 05. That was a lot of research, man. A lot of time spent on Baseball Reference website. Yeah, my job is a little bit challenging because right now I'm finally kind of flying solo, but I still need help sometimes for things that I have not seen. So sometimes I feel like I'm just running around, but it is a good job. Yeah. Well, what happened is I found out that you can see all of the transactions that happen, during a year, because the thing is back then in 05, studios weren't really updating rosters like online or anything like that. So the rosters are accurate as of January 18th or something like that. But of course, the season starts in March or April. So there's a bunch of moves that happen that are not in the rosters, and I was like, I want all of the real rosters, so I created a bunch of guys that weren't in the game and whatnot. So I am below 500. I think I'm 7 games under 500. I had an 11 game losing streak, so that really hurt. Oh, and Carlos Perez is still struggling. Yeah, 11 game losing streak that started, I think, with the Cards. Then I lost against the Braves. I lost against the Mets, and I lost so much I forgot against who all I lost. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to pull the plug on Carlos. Alright, I'll have him pitch to Mattingly because it's lefty on lefty. My long relievers are both righties. There you go. Alright. Hey, to each their own. I know that I'm in the minority playing this way. There's not a whole lot of people that plays this way, but for me that's what's work. Alright, so we're gonna have the 40. Are you 41? You're 40. 40-year-old Rick Mahler, who gave me the best news I could ever see. I think it was in my last video. He announced me that he's retiring after this season, so my GM cannot keep him. He's gonna retire. He's not gonna be there anymore. Because he's terrible. I am having fun with it. Now the thing is that there was kind of a little bit of an issue with the game, and I think it's still lingering around, and part of why I've lost so many games is because there's an issue with the game where players are promoted way too early when they're too young. I mean, I have Carl Pavano as an 18-year-old on my roster right now, and 4 of my 5 starters are 23 years old or younger, and that's something that they're working on. But I think that I've lost games not because I suck as a manager. I'm not great as a manager, but it was more because of an issue with the game, and that kind of sucks for that. But anyway. Yeah, I know, but the fake Rick Mahler is still going strong. The worst part is that the previous GM had traded Rick Mahler to Oakland, which is part of what got me Lance Blankenship, and then the current GM went and picked him back up, I think, on waivers. I'm like, come on, man, you can't do this to me. I celebrated that departure. Alright, BD Doran is next. 2-1. Oh god. I can't lose to the Marlins. Come on. Alright, Alvaro Espinoza is gonna be first there. 1 and 2. I'm gonna keep Rick Mahler. Oh my god, he struck out somebody. That's my World Series right there. Rick Mahler got a strikeout. It's not that bad. He has 11 on this season, but he did walk 18. So, oh, make it 19. It's from what I've read, it's not as bad, but in my game they already got promoted, and I have a bunch of injuries, so I think I'm kind of cut in no man's land. Like, I have those guys, and I have a bunch of pitchers that are injured. Most of my super young players are pitchers, and I have a bunch of injuries there, so I'm not sure, but there's a thread on it on their forums, so you might want to check that. I hope that by the time you get your computer, it's gonna be fixed for sure. Usually they're pretty good about fixing stuff, but that one crawled up. I have never seen that before. I lost plenty of games in my previous seasons, but they weren't due to that. They were just due to not having a very good team, or a very good manager for that matter. That would be me. Oh, Russell Branian is there. That's a name I haven't heard about in a little bit. See, Russell Branian is there. He's 18. So, looks like it might still be there. Maybe the fix doesn't apply to games that are in progress, which would really suck for me. Oh god, Russell Branian here took Mahler deep. And it is 8-5. Mike Bardick is next. Alright, the inning is over. What do we have coming? Alright, Ray Sanchez. They have Clyde Ketter on the mound. Come on, Ray. Ray Sanchez was never known for his bat. He was known more for his defense. He started the season pretty good offensively for me, but he's been cold for a while. Nice. Even then, he's still hitting 270. Alright. Rick, you gave me about what I expected from you, which is nothing great. Yeah, but offensively, he never was all that great. And for some reason, I always confuse him and Ricky Gutierrez. Maybe because their names are somewhat similar to me or something. I don't know. But sometimes I mix them up for some reason. Marquise Grissom is next. Come on, buddy. Cut stealing. So yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing a quick session of MLB The Show on the PS5. I don't know if you or a couple other people would be interested. I know there's bigger streamers than me that stream it, but it would be just so I can show it off since I have it. Yep, it happens, man, it happens. Let's bring Kerrigan in. Kerrigan has been giving me good but not stellar play for several seasons now. He's a guy that never made it out of the minors in real life, but he has pretty good control in this season. 2 walks and 16 strikeouts. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, and another strikeout here. So the lefty on lefty works. Don Mattingly, 0-1 to Mattingly. Come on, Grissom. There you go. Sean Berry is next. That's it. Oh, no, that's it. I thought that he was going to catch it. Sometimes with the angle, I can't tell all that great. Oh, Bank of America. Look at that. Brooks. Kieschnick 2-2. Yep. I hadn't done Mattingly for a season. I thought it was pretty cool. I had done Mattingly and Ozzie Smith, and I was like, man, that's so cool. If the Expos had those 2 players for real in the 90s, at the start of the 90s, that would have been awesome. Just for the, like, recognition factor or something. Not that the Expos didn't have good players or anything like that, but I mean, Ozzie Smith, yeah. Mid-80s too, when they were a little bit younger and more productive. Clyde Keller is still their pitcher. Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but look at Ivan Calderon's batting average. We're almost at the end of May. He's first in the major leagues, 431. That's pretty crazy. Of course, it's gonna go down, but oh god, in the mid 80s, I know at the end of the 80s for a while we had Tom Foley there. That was not very good. Well, Tom Foley was probably more like the backup, like a bench player. Yeah, Calderon is having the season of his career in my sim here. Too bad he died. I can't even email him to let him know, or send him a message on Twitter and say, hey, go watch my video. You're really good in there. 3-1 to Mark Whitten. Alright. We're getting runners, but there's 2 outs. We're gonna need a timely hit. Brett Barbary can get that. Yeah, he hits for 301. Come on, man. Now is the time to shine. That's not shining. UB Brooks, yeah, I think you're right. I think UB Brooks also played a couple other positions for us, but I think you might be right. Probably worth checking on Baseball Reference or something. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use another reliever. Try to keep Kerrigan somewhat fresh. I might need him tomorrow as well. Alright, come on. This guy has been okay for me. Another player that never made it out of the minors in real life, Robert Undorf. I'm the Expos, we're poor, so those kind of reclamation projects are aplenty. Joe Oliver, 2-2. Oh yeah, so in MLB The Show, you don't even get drafted anymore. It blows my mind that you get to a new machine that's so much more powerful, and they take things away from you instead of adding stuff that you can do. They just take some away. Now you can't even play the little games where after them you get drafted or anything like that. You just like answer like questions, and so I pick, okay, I want to for whoever to get me, and then there's not even like a draft or anything like that. You're just sitting in a crappy apartment, and then you look at your phone on the table, and then there's a logo that pops up as the team that calls you, and that's the team that drafted you. So I got drafted by the Dodgers. I'm gonna let you know when I get recalled or something like that. I'm gonna show Clayton Kershaw how to pitch or something. Yes, they were. I am very well aware that the Expos were not doing all that great financially. Sadly, the times where money wasn't really a concern for them and everything is before I got to watch baseball, because I was too small, too little. So, yeah. Alright, so the Marlins have Jeff Ennis as their closer, so he's gonna try to close us out here. How is he doing? Oh, he's having some control problems. Yeah, that's way too many people getting on bases. 14 hits and 10 walks in 15 innings. Yeah. Yep, we did. But I can only hear the stories about those teams. I never got to watch them. Sometimes I have an alpha mind to start like from the very first year of the Expos and just see what happens in the game and whatnot. I might do it one day. I'm still having fun doing that, so I'm not gonna stop. Man, I don't have any depth on my bench to bring for like a good pinch hitter or something. Come on, Davis. That's a double play ball. Boo! Boo, Mark Davis. Alright, so we lose the first game to the Marlins by a count of 8-5. That's not good. But again, Carlos Perez didn't pitch well. That's been a story this year. I was kind of hoping that he would continue on his pretty decent rookie season. That didn't happen. Alright, there's some news here. Bell sizzles. Alright, so Albert Bell hit in 20 straight games. That's pretty good. Andy Benes blanks the Giants. 11-0. Wow. And in that game, A-Rod hit 3 home runs for the Padres. Yeah, I told you, man, the Mets in my universe, they are good. I know it's not a really good representation of what happened in the 90s, but in my universe, they're pretty good. 5 hits for A-Rod with the Padres. Yeah, they have one heck of a team. Quilvio Veras, and keep in mind, Rafael Palmeiro is hurt right now, so Quilvio Veras, Greg Jeffries, Bobby Higginson playing for Palmeiro's hurt. Jeremy Burnitz, Howard Johnson, Alfonso Dave Martinez, and Benito Santiago. Yeah, they're pretty good. even then, I feel like they're not as good as they were like the couple last seasons. And of course, I can go and check any team you want. Maybe you want to see what the Dodgers are doing. Oh, Dodgers are pretty good. 27-18. That's a pretty good record. Oh, the poor Phillies finally got to 10 wins, huh? I think they're the last team that made it to 10 wins. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't have a choice but to live with it. The other option is to stop playing the game. So, and it's not something that I can go in commissioner mode and fix. Unless I want to go through all the teams and fix it for all the teams, but I don't have that kind of time anymore. I'm a working man. Finally, I am part of contributing to society. Alright. Let's finish today and see what happens here. Ooh. Well, that might be starting to get itself fixed here. I don't know. Van Ryn is 22. Gabe White is 22 as well. Gabe White has been playing for me for a little bit. Ota is 24. He got sent down in Pavano. Ota, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna check to see where I want to put those guys. Ben Van Ryn. Okay. So you're a starting pitcher. You have 77 stamina. You're only a 2-star player. I don't have a lot of talent waiting down in the minors, so I wasn't expecting anything too crazy. Middling fastball, slider, and changeup. Yeah, Rosado is 19. So yeah, it is a thing. I know. Oh, you just pitched. You can't pitch right now. Oh, what I can do is have Gabe White pitch. Yeah. Alright, Gabe White gets the start in the next game. Then we'll put Ben Van Ryn back in the starting rotation after that. Or maybe not. Maybe he can. Maybe I'm going to keep it like that. Let's see what Gabe White does. How about that? And we're facing a familiar face. Andy Hawkins played for me a couple years ago. He wasn't very good. And then he pitched for the Tigers last year, and now he plays for Florida. Alright, let's play this game. Alright. Oh god, he's tired too. Oh. Well. Alright, let me get out of here. Oh god, and I just had Rick Mahler pitch. Oh my god, I'm considering giving Rick Mahler a start. I don't wanna. Oh, I could move Rosado up, but yeah, I think that's gonna be a bullpen game. So which one is the... Okay, yeah, I think I'll go with Gabe White and get a couple innings out of him. And then I'll try to get a couple innings out of Rick Mahler again. I don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go that way. Or maybe move Rosado. Let's keep Rosado fresh for tomorrow and have the bullpen game today. That's what I'm gonna do. What I want to do is... Let's play Todd Haney for Ray Sanchez. Ray Sanchez is cold. Let's give him a day off. And Todd Haney has been hitting pretty decent, so also in limited play time. Yeah, bullpen games were really rare back in the day. They happened, but they were really rare. But yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, usually they would happen because something weird would happen, like with the starting pitcher prior to the game or something like that. Alright, the Shields gets us started pretty good. Now, if there's one thing that I know about Andy Hawkins is that he's hittable and he's gonna give us walks. So, I know him very well. He played for a whole season for me. We should have a good book on him. Yeah, right. Alright, Ivan Calderon is next. Alright, we need some of your magic, Ivan. Full count. Oh, struck out. That has not happened often this season that Calderon has struck out, but he did now. Alright, so we need hard-hitting Mark Whitten to get a hit here. Full count, and that's a hit. Thank you, Mark, for listening to me. Now I just hope that Gabe White doesn't tore his rotator cuff or something because I'm having him pitch while he's tired. Oh, and Whitten steals the base. I know, it's pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd rather have Larry Walker, but at least the current GM made it for the previous one by getting me a decent right fielder. I mean, at least he's not a complete incompetent. Alright, let's see what Gabe White can do. 1-1 here to Mike Bordick. Oh, Rondell White. That hurts me to see him with the Marlins. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I am going to try. Don Mattingly, 1-0. Oh, Rondell White steals. And he's saved. No! Alright, game is tied already. Come on, Gabe. Give me something. Oh, not what I wanted for you to give me. You didn't have to plunk Sean Barry. I'm not that scared of his bat. Brooks Kieschnick 1-2 to him. I don't remember Brooks Kieschnick playing the field. I only remember him as a reliever. I know that he was a reliever that they would sometimes send to bat because he was a good hitter or a hitter with power or something, but I don't remember Brooks Kieschnick playing the field. Might have happened when he was younger, but I just don't remember it. Alright, so all things considered, Gabe White did okay here, although we did allow a run. He did get out of trouble. Alright, Brett Barbary is next. Gotcha. Oh, the infield single for Brett Barbary. The weakest hit you've ever seen. Alright. Oh, Billy Daran with the fly out here. Or at least it should be a fly out. Todd Annie, come on, Todd. 2-2. Ugh. That's a double play. Yeah, absolutely. That's a line in the MLB The Show that they set one point. Like, how is it fair? Like, this is a little hit, and that's a hit, and then you swing like as hard as you can, but it's right at somebody. It's yeah, that's baseball for sure. Oh my god, how much do I hate the Montreal Canadiens right now? Where's FJ? I want to tell him how much I hate his team. Montreal blew a 3-1 lead against the Leafs yesterday to tie the game at 3, and it went in overtime, but Montreal refused to die. Just get eliminated already. Just stop playing with the blood pressure of your fans. We all know you're not gonna go far, so stop trying. All right, Gabe White. Yeah, I mean, it's a bittersweet thing for me because they're facing the Leafs. I don't necessarily want for the Leafs to win. But to me, like, the Leafs have failed so much. Let's give their fans the tiny little sliver of hope by making them get to the second round where the Jets are going to feast on them. That's going to be beautiful. I don't hate the Leafs as much as most Sens fans, but I do remember the series in the 2000s where the Leafs were always eliminating us in the playoffs, and I'm not too fond of those times. Yeah, Gabe White needs to get out. Let's give 2 innings to Rick Mahler. I know that he threw the ball yesterday, but with some luck, his arm might fall off. All right. I'm a terrible manager. I'm sending the old guy, hoping that he gets injured so I don't have to play him again. Oh. Yeah, Jake Muzzin with the 2 goals and everything. I was like, man, that's it. Toronto's coming back. They're winning this. I was sure that they would win it, but nope. Nope, didn't happen. Rondell White. Oh, strikeout. Rick Mahler here. Finding some fuel in the tank. 1-2 to Mattingly. Oh. That's a double play. Yeah. I knew even at the start of the season that my pitching would be an issue. I mean, my ace is Miguel Batista, so that's my ace. 1-2 to Calderon. And it sucks because the previous GM went and got some decent pitchers, but he never kept them. Like, he got Greg Swindle 1 year, and he played really well for me. And then last year he got Terry Mulholland, and he didn't keep him either. Alright, hard-hitting Mark Whitten. With that's only a single, though. Charles Johnson is next. Runner on first, 1 out. Yep. I mean, not superstar caliber, but better than what I have right now. I totally would take them on the team right now. Alright, runners on first and second, 1 out. Come on, Brett. Ugh, that was a terrible pitch to swing at. That was the ARG swing right there. Swinging at a ball. Come on, Beatty. Ugh, Beatty. Yep, that's pretty much what I saw. Swindle was probably better. He was also younger than Mulholland. But I had both of them for Alpha season each. That's something that was making me a little upset with the previous GM, is that he was making like mid-season trades like we were heading for the playoffs and everything, but we were like 19 games behind, and then he would go and, oh, here's Ozzie Smith. I traded, a bunch of young players for him. Like, Why are you doing this? Yeah, I remember Jimmy Key with the Blue Jays. Alright, is Mahler gonna give me a decent 2 innings? I think he did, against all odds. At 40 years old, Rick Mahler still surprises people. Right, Todd Haney is next. Oh, come on, Todd, run! I think I'm gonna have Mahler. I'm gonna keep. It's still early in the game, so I'm gonna try to keep my bench since it's a bullpen day anyway. The Shields, full count to the Shields, and he walks. All right. So Hawkins has been pitching not too terrible. I wish he would have pitched like that more often for me. Oh, that's a stolen base for the Shields. Yeah. And with the ice pack on his shoulder after every single game. Oh, that's a hit. Oh yeah, Grissom with the RBI here. Yeah, he's the veteran on the team for sure. I have such a young team. I have a couple older guys. I mean, Calderon is what, like 33, 34 by now? Oh, 32. Okay. Still. Yeah, that's right. It's been a minute since I've watched Major League. Alright, so Calderon comes through here. We are now up 3-1. Mark with a come on. You haven't hit a bomb in a little bit here. 1-1. And he's out. Alright. I think Mahler is good for another inning. Let's do this. Then I hope I get a good start by Rosado, because my bullpen is going to be tired. Booba Trammell. The pinch hitter, so they're pulling Andy Hawkins already. He pitches 5 innings and they're done. Oh. Yeah, I didn't get it. Just got a fielder's choice. Alright. Mike Bordick. Yeah. We're still good for the double play, though. Come on. Oh, come on. Another fielder's choice. I'll take it. Oh, no. Whew. I don't need for the line of the Shields to get hurt. I need him to play. Right, Rondell White, 2-1 to Rondell. There you go. Nope, couldn't turn it, but we still got out of it. So officially, that makes Rick Mahler the pitcher of record right now. If we can hold the score or add to it. Oh, Charles John. Oh, Rondell White robs me. That's twice in 2 games that the left fielder robs one of my players of a hit. It was Milt Thompson in game 1. He robbed Mark Whitten. I know. Oh, it's Tony Castillo pitching for the Marlins. Come on. Oh my god, another diving catch. Seriously? Oh, Tony Castillo is hurt, though. Yeah, especially that we didn't get all that much for Rondell White. We traded Rondell White for Randy Tomlin. So that kind of hurt. Alright, so Ooze. Brendan Reed is pitching for the Marlins now. Oh, right at the shortstop. Alright. So it is still 3-1. We got robbed twice. Yeah, I'm pulling Rick Muller now. He's tired. You know what? Let's bring Kerrigan again. I did say that I might need him today, and I kind of do. Let's see if he can give me another quality inning here. Yeah, Kieschnick is a center field right now. I don't know how well he's graded. He's a 51, 52, and then some third base and first base. Wait. Yeah. Like I said, I don't remember him playing the field. Well, I guess we can check. Real life stats, real life fielding. Yeah, let's just look at Major League. Left field, first base, left field, right field. Yeah. Yeah, it shows that it's excellent. Here, let me check. Yeah, my bitrate has been pretty steady for the last little while, so it might be on your end, or it could just be Twitch too. I mean, let's not discount the middleman there. Oh. It could be on your end. Man, that sucks. I got somebody that decided to follow me and I missed it and I didn't say anything to them. Now I feel terrible. Now I feel terrible. I mean, it's not like I have 200,000 people watching me and that I can't keep up with the chat or anything like that. But when I play out of the park baseball, that's the thing, is that it I play with music in the back end and I don't hear it sometimes. In other words, I don't get enough people to follow me to recognize the sound. Oh, I'm funny. At least I think I am. My girlfriend thinks I am. That's about it. Alright, so Kerrigan gave me a pretty good inning here, in case you're still lagging behind there. Now we'll see if we can add to our lead a little. Todd Haney with a little weak fly to center. Yeah, I might need to change the sound. I can customize that. I can customize that maybe I need to like record myself saying hey or something, or use like a really annoying noise sound or something, because the sound that I have for it sometimes just blends in with the music and I don't hear it. I'm not trying to be an ass. You've got one right there. That's pretty much all that matters. I don't really care what other people in life think about me. And I know that what I'm doing right now is probably the wrong business for that, but I don't really care. I mean, if people don't like me, they just have to not watch me, right? I don't care. But people that like to watch me will come and we will talk about stuff, and that's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a new video for my YouTube channel for a channel update, because I'm gonna be gone for a week on vacation in July. I don't want for people to think that I'm dead or something. So okay, bottom of the 7th. I'm gonna try John Doris again. He's been pitching better lately. We're going to Florida for a week. I've never been to Florida. My girlfriend's mom is renting a beach house for a week by the ocean. There's gonna be like 20 of us there, so it's gonna be pretty cool. But I've never been to Florida. I've been to the ocean and everything, but I've never. And we have plans. We don't have a date yet, but we have plans to go to California eventually. How close to Torrance do you live? Alright, so... Oh, I did that day score. Oh, really? So we have planned vacations and everything, you know, with the family, and of course, you know, going to Canada to go see, you know, my people. But I have a thing too where we're doing like we're gonna be doing smaller random vacations because there's things to see everywhere, and the first place that we got randomly is Torrance, California. So we're thinking probably sometime next year to go maybe for 4 or 5 days and visit California. I've never been to California either. I've never been anywhere really, so yeah, so, you know, maybe we could meet in real life as long as you promise to not murder me and my family. And I promise I will do the same. Well, not murder anybody. Oh no, not Russell Branian again. You really... Man. Sorry, I'm thinking... I don't want for this to backfire, but yeah, I think I'm gonna pull this. Gonna bring the lefty to face Russell Branian. Hopefully get out of the inning pretty unscathed, all things told. Yes, that's where. Oh, my shoulder, my poor shoulder. I have a bad shoulder. I probably should have done that with my left hand instead. All right, let's see if you can get rid of Rondell White as well. Oh yeah, I think you do. Yeah, that's something that I've been thinking. So it would be cool. I know nothing about California. My girlfriend does. She's been before. Her sister lived there for a short amount of time. But yeah, we talked about it, and she said that you could meet your friend from there if it's close. I don't have a date right now. That would probably be next year. Don't worry, I tend to plan my vacations well ahead of time. So whenever that happens, you're gonna know like way in advance. Like we're talking months in advance. So I'd like to do it earlier, but I'm trying to save a little bit more money. Absolutely. My girlfriend likes hockey and baseball as well, so I'm sure she would be thrilled with either. Alright, we need a hit from Charles Johnson. There's 2 outs, but we have a runner on. I would love to get another run here. Not happening. It's been so long since I've been to the beach. I'm really looking forward to go to Florida. It's been a really long time. Ugh, come on, Facero. Sean Barry. Come on. Oh. I don't. Come on. Oh, double play. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah. It's been a lot longer than that for me to travel. Last time I traveled was in 2019 around Christmas time. We went to Oregon because Melissa's brother lives there. We went there, all of the family, for Christmas. That's the last time I traveled anywhere. No, we're driving. We're leaving on the Friday afternoon. We're sleeping somewhere on the way, and then we're doing the rest the next day. Yeah. I know it's a long drive. I don't mind it. I don't mind doing some driving, especially in parts that I've never been into. Yep, yes it is. But the fact that it's gonna be kind of cut in half like that, I think that makes it okay. Only thing is that I have to work that day, so we're leaving like right after my shift, so I'm probably gonna be really pooped by the end of the day, but I'm putting my faith in Jeff Facero here. Yes, catch that. Ugh. Well, Rick Mahler is not the pitcher of record anymore. I thought I was out of that inning, man. I really thought I was. Alright, so the Marlins tied it. I don't have any relievers to go, into extra innings here. Oh boy. Alright, so Brett Barbary here. Full count. Come on, Billy. You're 0 for 3. That's not good. You can do better than that. Oh, that's an infield hit. I'll take it. I know. Maybe I can borrow Brooks Kishnik from them. Alright. Come on, Mark. Full count. Alright, well, if we don't lose in the ninth, that's gonna be fun to try to find a pitcher for. I think I'm gonna keep Ruskett. Let's have Robert Ondorf pitch an inning here. I might have to have Ben Van Ryn pitch. He was just recalled. Oh boy. Alright, so Joe Oliver with the it. Now Chris McInnes. Oh, that's a bunt. That was gonna hit him in the head. Oh, they're keeping the pitcher here. Oh, he's probably bunting. No. Ronda White, 1-1. Oh, and we got him. Well, this is going in extra frames. Let's try to score early so I can close out with Ruskin. 1-2 to the Shields. Grissom, full count on Grissom. Another ball that looked like it was going to hit somebody in the face. You had to let that go, man. Alright, Ivan, the man of... Oh, you only have one hit this game? Yeah, you're due. You're due. 2 and 2. Come on. There you go. That's at least a double. Yep, double for Calderon. Alright, hard-hitting Mark Whitten. I believe in you, buddy. Oh, yeah, we didn't score. Ondorf is gonna have to pitch again. Oh, yeah. Sean Berry. No count on Berry. Oh, that's a hit. Sean Berry, of course, who played for the Expos in real life. Brooks Kieschnick. Oh, he's out by a mile. Oh, strikeout. Alright, Ondorf does pretty good in relief. Bob Scanlon. Oh, wow. Bob Scanlon pitches for the Marlins in my universe here. Alright. Yeah, he did. He's a really good defensive catcher in my save as well. And he has a decent bat, too. And he had a decent bat in real life, too. But he did play in Colorado for a while. So that may or may not have been affecting things. Come on, Billy. Oh. Alright, that's it. I have to bring in... Alright. I'm probably going to need to have Ruskin pitch more than one inning, so I'm going to do a double switch here. We're going to bring Scott Ruskin in. And Billy Darn gave me nothing in this game. I'm even willing to have Lance Blankenship come in. Alright, so I have my closer pitching here in the 11th. There you go, one out. We need two more like that. Tom Brunansky, no count. Grounds it to second. The Shields with the relay. And he's out. 3-1 on Joe Oliver. Oh, he walks. Chris McInnes, 1-2. There you go. Take a seat, buddy. Alright, Todd Aney. Bob Scanlon is still the pitcher for the Marlins, 1-1. Oh, that's an infield single. Alright, come on, Lance. Your stats are terrible. 1-1. Oh, and he misses the bunt. And he hits it weakly. That's good for nothing. We did not even advance the runner. Come on, Delino. I need a triple here. I know you're capable of that. No! Alright. 2-2 to Delino. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. Oh, maybe it ends now. With Bob Scanlon, of all people, with the single to start the inning. Rondell White. Oh, is that a home run? No. Calderon got it at the pretty much a defense. Oh, Mattingly with a hit as well. The Marlins are threatening here. Sean Berry, the batter, 2-0. That's not it very well. Grissom after it. Oh, Scanlon is going. And he makes it to third. Alright, so there's runners on first and third with 2 outs. And Brooks Kieschnick is now the batter. 0-2. Oh, and he strikes out on a really bad pitch. This game refuses to end. Alright, Bob Scanlon is still pitching. Come on, Grissom. And he's out. Ivan Calderon is next. 0-1 to Calderon. Another hit for Calderon. Man, he's what, 3 for 6 now? That's a pretty decent game. Oh, Withen follows through with a hit. And now we have runners on first and third with only 1 out. Come on, Charles Johnson. 1-0. Oh! A balk! A balk! Oh, yeah, they have a new pitcher, Randy Phillips. Another ball. Wow. 2 balks in a row. Who is Randy Phillips? Is he a position pitcher? A position player? Is that why? No, he's a... Two balks in a row. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game. I wouldn't call it a bug. I've never seen 2 balks in a row. I think it's just the luck of the draw at this point. Hey, I'll take the 2-run lead. I don't care how it happens at this point. Alright, so we're out here. So we need for... it is pretty crazy. Ruskin can still pitch. He won't be able to pitch tomorrow, but he can pitch today. Maybe with some luck, tomorrow's game is going to be postponed for rain or something. Alright, the Marlins start with a double. Alright, 1-1 to Tom Brunansky. Oh, dear God. Don't go and tie the game. I'm ready for the next game. Yeah. Yes, it is. Alright, Joe Oliver. 3-1. Oh, he's walking. Well, that enables the triple play. One of the very few things I have yet to see. I've played out of the park baseball since the 9th version, and I have never seen a triple play playing out my games. So right now would be a pretty good time to have that happen. Yeah, an error was not what I wanted. A strikeout. Then a double play to finish the game. Oh God, that's deep enough. No. And they tied the game. Oh my. Is Don Mattingly going to win it? Is he gonna walk it off for them? Nope. And we're going into the 14th inning. I'm going to need to send a position player to pitch. I don't have anybody left. Everybody gave me everything they had. Ugh. And that's over. Okay. Alright. So, Scott Ruskin, you did what you could, I guess. Alright, so how do we feel about Ray Sanchez as a pitcher? I guess we're about to find out. Hey, he's not terrible at holding runners. He has a 78 rating at for holding runners. Of course, he has 1 stamina. Ha! There you go. 1 out. Oh for 6 for Bruce Kieschnick. Yeah. Hey, so far so good. I mean... Okay. Well, that's over. Alvaro Espinoza with the big blast to end the game. I lost 2 straight against the Marlins. That doesn't make me very happy. Yeah, my record is 18-26 now. Right, so it's gonna be Mike Morgan against Jose Rosado in Game 3. Yeah, it was 2 consecutive balks. I've never seen it in this game. I mean, I see balks from time to time, and balks are a thing. Never two in a row. That's pretty crazy. All right, I'm going to be playing Game 3, but I think I'm gonna need another water bottle. This has been going on a little bit longer than usual, so I'm gonna need. I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back. And yeah, we're gonna be facing Mike Morgan. I believe that's the Marlins picked from the Dodgers. Yep. He had a decent season. The Marlins were terrible last season, but he had an okay season, all things considered. Mike Morgan was a decent pitcher, as I recall. Yeah, then he played. Didn't he play for the Cubs after that? I think, or at least for a while. I might have my timeline wrong. I'm pretty sure he pitched for the Cubs at one point. I have the veteran Tony Pena catch in this game. Yeah, I know. Now the good thing is that Rosado has been having a really good season so far. Oh god, that's the worst place to look at his stats that I could possibly look at them from. Yeah, he's 2-1, 2.20 ERA. I mean, he's been pitching pretty decent, so I'm hoping that he has one more of those in the tank right now. We really could use it. I'm giving a few days off. Alright, Mike Bordick. So that's pretty much what they went to with last time out. Alright, let's do this. Rosado's gonna pitch a perfect game. No, I've never seen a perfect game. I've seen a no-hitter for the first time in last year's version, and the Ashby threw it against me. Hi Firehawk, I'm doing good. And welcome aboard. I missed the last one before, but I cut yours. I'm doing pretty good. It's a long weekend. I don't know where in the world you are, but here in America, I'm not American, I have an accent, I know, but here in America, it is a 3-day weekend starting, so of course I'm doing great. Alright, Brett Barbary is going to be the next batter here. Full count to Barbary. And he's out. Alright, that brings up Ivan Calderon, who is on fire, still hitting for 430. 1-1 to Calderon. Oh, looks like a blast to me. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we are up 1-0 here with a good Ivan Calderon blast to get us started. Hard-hitting Mark Whitten is next, 2-2. And looks like a ground out to second to me, and that's exactly what it is. So Firehawk, are you a baseball fan? A fan of out of the park baseball? Yeah, I need for Rosado to go deep here. Like 7 or 8 would be pretty fantastic. Oh boy. Alright. Oh. Without bad luck, we would have no luck at all, right? Alright, Rondell White is next. 0-1 to Rondell. Don Mattingly, 1-2 to Don Mattingly. Oh, that looks like a grounder to short, and that's exactly what it is. 2 outs. Sean Berry is next. No count on Sean Berry. Come on. There you go. Alright, Billy Doran is going to be the first batter here in the second inning. Ooh, Bill Doran with the attempted bunt for a hit, and he's safe. Oh, Billy Doran using his veteran status, and he took a trick out of his bag of tricks here. I was not expecting that. Alright, so we have a runner on first, nobody out. Todd Haney is now the batter. 0-2 to Todd Haney. Hey, Jero Nullet, if you're still there, I missed earlier when you clicked on the follow button. I'm sorry for that. I don't always hear the sound, so I missed it, and I'm sorry. But welcome aboard. Alright. Oh, that's a hit. Awesome. Oh, so you like to play the really old days of baseball, huh? Oh, Tony Pena with a really rare hit here, and that's gonna be a productive one. I think we might be scoring 2 on that one. No, only 1, but still, I'm gonna take the... Yeah, Tony Pena with that hit. Now it's for 115. Alright, come on, Rosado. Help your cause here. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. I've never played 19th century baseball. I would know very little about that. The only thing almost that I know is that pitcher weren't pitching like really hard, and there were a lot of errors. Mostly because, you know, they weren't playing with gloves. That's almost all I know. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, if we continue to play like that, Rosado is going to pitch for a while. Unless he gives up 3 in the second as well. I don't want to jinx him. Alright, Brett Barbary is next. 0-1. Yeah. Yeah, field's not in good condition, pretty much like the ballpark in my hometown while I was growing up, where, you know, if it rained the night before, there was like that giant puddle at shortstop. Yeah, that was my that was the stadium in my little hometown in Canada. Ivan Calderon is... Oh, man, Ivan, with just a single, you might score 2. That would make you... That would give you another chip for MVP. Full count. Come on, man. Ugh. Ah, he's out. I know, right? Actually, at the start of the season, my team was scoring at a pretty good pace. Then it dried out because I played some really good teams like the Braves and the Mets. Alright. Rosado against Kishnik, 2-1. Kishnik went 0 for 7 last night, and now he just got a hit. An infield single. Alvaro Espinoza is next, 0-2. Double play, come on, man. We'll take it. Tom Branansky is next, and runner on first. We still have hopes at the double play ball. Yeah, that's just a walk. Well, we still can get the double play ball. Scott Henry is the next batter, 0-2. I need for Rosado to go deep in the game, not for the ball to go deep when Rosado pitches. I think they got it on reverse. Alright, Mike Morgan is the batter. Bases are juiced, 1 out. So if there's a good opportunity to get a double play, that would be now. Ha! Ha! I called it. Take that, Marlins. Alright, so we got out of that it wasn't pretty, but we did get out of it. Mark Whitten is the first batter here. Grounder to second, and he's out. Yes. So I have all of my sliders set. It took me quite a while, so I have all of my sliders set for how I want my team to play. I basically just do substitution. So yes, sometimes, you know, they attempt to steal it. I don't really call for it. That's part of the gamble that I'm doing it. I wanted for my playthrough to be as seamless as possible. So I really worked hard on my sliders, and you know, the playing in shifts. I don't do shifts much because we're in the 90s, so that wasn't really a thing back then. So I don't really do shifts much, but that was a conscious decision. But yeah, they played in automatically. All right, Mike Bordick. He hit a home run in the first inning, and now that's extra bases again. Rosado is not pitching all that well. Oh. I can always just send Rick Mahler. He has a bionic arm at this point. Oh, dear God. I think it's one of those games that I'm just pitching Rosado until he's too tired to continue and hope for the best. I mean, he's not pitching all that well, but he did only pitch 31 pitches so far, so... And I think I might have a day off after this game, so that might help. Oh, Sean Barry completely fooled there. That was the best representation of ARG at bat that I have seen in a long time. I was a real pitcher in the little leagues. I couldn't hit. Well, not in the real little leagues, because oftentimes the pitcher is a really good batter as well when you're playing, you know, as kids and everything. But I was like the prototype pitcher from the National League that, you know, cannot buy a hit. I could pitch though. Maybe that's why I have problems with my shoulder now. Tony Pena is next, 1-1. He had a pretty nice hit earlier. Another one. Wow, Tony Pena is on fire. Like, he literally got his first hit mid-May. First hit of the season. Now he's just all over the place. I like it. Alright, so Tony Pena's at third. There's 2 outs now. Marquise Grissom is the batter. 2-2. Oh, and he struck out. Alright, so Jose Rosado needs to continue to throw pitches. At this point, we're not even like throw us quality innings. It's just throw pitches. When your arm starts to really hurt, let us know. We'll take you out. Alright, so Bernansky gets a double. 1 out. Scott Henry is the batter. 1-2. Oh boy, it's 4-3 now. The Marlins just refuse to die. Oh, Mike Morgan tried to bunt with a terrible pitch coming and he struck out. Alright, there's 2 outs now. Mike Bordick has not been retired in this game so far. Full count, and he walks. Still not retired. Still not out. 2-2 to Ronda White. Calderon after it. And he's out. Alright, we're still up 4-3 heading into the 5th inning, but yeah. If I didn't have to go through my entire bullpen in the last game, I would be thinking about pulling Rosado in not too long. I kind of have to keep him going. Oh, Calderon with another hit. Who will retire Ivan Calderon? That is crazy. And he stole a base. He does everything. Oh, that's a hit for hard-hitting Mark Whitten. That's a double. Maybe a triple. Sadly, with the custom parks, sometimes the image is bad like that, so I don't know what happened. Alright, that was a triple for Mark Whitten. That's good. Now it was a triple. Billy Doran comes to bat. Yeah. Your average dipped a little bit during this video, Billy. I'm not proud of you. And the runner cannot advance and score. Alright, at least we had a run, so we're back with a 2-run lead here, going into the bottom of the 5th. Don Mattingly is the batter now. Grissom after it. Oh, and he catches it. Sean Berry is next. 1-0 to Sean Berry. Oh, that's it. Very weakly. Now Brooks Kieschnick. 2 outs. 1-1 to Brooks Kieschnick. Awesome. Yeah. We're gonna continue here 1-2 to Ray Sanchez, and he strikes out. Coming next is Tony Pena. 1-2 to Tony Pena. And he strikes out as well. Jose Rosado is next, 1-0. Oh wow. We go down 1-2-3, and the ball never left the infield. Actually, I don't think it even went further than the mound. Alright. Alvaro Espinoza, the hero of the last game with his home run in the 14th inning. 2-2. Oh. And Mark Whitten catches that. 1 out. Tom Brunansky is next. 1-1. Awesome. 2 outs. Scott Henry is next. No count on Scott Henry. And it's caught by Todd Haney at second base. Because I gave a day off to Delino the Shields. Alright, Marlins are bringing in Brandon Reed. Marquise Grissom is the batter. 1-1 to Grissom. Grounds it to first. And he's out. Brett Barbary, 0 for 3 today. That's a hit. Opposite field hit for Barbary. And we have a runner on first with 1 out. Brings up Ivan Calderon, 2 for 3 today with that blast. 0-2. Oh, Ivan is out on that one. Mark Whitten is next. 1-2 to Mark Whitten. And he strikes out. Oh, pinch hitter Milt Thompson is coming in. 2-1 to Milt Thompson. He grounds it to third. And he's out. 1 out. Mike Bordick. Yeah, we haven't retired Bordick yet today. 1-2 to Mike Bordick. That's another hit. We just cannot retire this guy. Rondell White is next. 1-0. Another hit. Ugh. Let's see how he does against Mattingly. Normally I would pull him, but yeah, I probably should have. Alright, do I have somebody whose arm is not going to fall off if they throw today? Kerrigan, Could, Facero, and Doris. Doris has been very disappointing this season. I really am not very comfortable with bringing him in, but I will anyway against all my good judgment. 0-1 to Sean Barry. Ugh. That's another. It's gonna be another series that's gonna be to forget. Ugh, man, I need something to happen. Anything. Alright, Alvaro Espinoza double. With a double play ball, I'm still within a run. Yeah, that didn't quite happen that way, did it? Alright, bases are juiced. 1 out. Brunansky, the batter, 2-2. Alright, he struck out. Scott Henry, 1-0. So we got all of that, which we're only 1 run behind, but man, I cannot hold on to a lead to save my life. Clyde Keller, the pitcher, 1-2 to Billy Doran. And he grounds out. Todd Aney is next, 1-0. Alright, Todd Aney. Oh. Really? Looks like I could have been safe. But okay. Okay, that was a weird bounce. Alright. I couldn't do anything. 2-2 to Russell Branian. That's another homer. Wow. So I saw Russell Branian 3 times in 3 games as a pinch hitter. He has 2 home runs and a strikeout. I think that resumes Russell Branian's career right there. Not to be overly critical of the player or anything, but that sounds about accurate. Rondell White is next. 1-2 to Rondell White. And that's a hit. Don Mattingly. Oh, he managed to steal on Tony. Well, you steal on the pitcher usually, but Tony Pena couldn't retire him, or couldn't get him out, is what I should say. Alright, so Mattingly is out. There's 2 outs, runner on third. Sean Barry is the batter, full count. Alright. Well, it's do or die here in the 9th inning, so I'm gonna need to manage myself to a win. Tony Pena is 2 for 3. I don't want to pull him. He's having a good game, so let's see what he can do here. Jeff Ennis is coming to try to close this out. Oh, that's another hit for Tony Pena. Good judgment call on my part. Alright, so for a very rare time, I actually have a left bat on the bench because I sat behind the shield, so he's going to come as a pinch hitter here to face the righty Jeff Ennis. 1-1 to the shields, come on. And that's a double play. No, okay. Didn't get the shields at first. Alright. Come on, Marquis. And he walks. Alright, I have speeds on the base paths now. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Brett Barbary is the batter. Full count on Barbary. Oh, that's another base on balls. Oh, that's getting interesting. Bases are juiced. 1 out. And who is coming to bat? That's right, Ivan Calderon. He's 2 for 4 in this game. No count. And that's a hit. Oh my god. I think it's going to clear the bases. Did it? I think it did. Oh, yes it did. We are now up 8-7. Thanks in no part, yet again, to Ivan Calderon. Of course, all parts thanks to him. What am I saying? Oh, that's their turn to have a wild pitch. Yes, yes, and by the guy that's been my MVP all season too. It was just fitting. Alright, so now Calderon's at third with 1 out. Oh, I think that's a hit again. Alright, 9-7 the score now. Billy Darren's going to be hitting right here against Tony Castillo. Oh, I guess Tony Castillo wasn't hurt for very long, no? He has a tired arm. Alright. That's a hit for Billy Darren. Oh, yeah. We're not done here. We are not done. Todd Ainey, come on. You can do it. Join in on the fun. Ah. And he's out. Alright, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Ray Sanchez, the batter. 3-1 to Ray Sanchez. Oh, he's out. Alright, but we scored 4 runs in the top of the 9th, and we are up 9-7. Now the thing is I need for somebody to close this game. I think I'm gonna go to Facero. Ruskin pitched way too much in the last game, so I'll try to give a save to Facero. Facero never developed as good as he was in real life. He's just a mediocre reliever in my save. That makes me sad. I like Jeff Facero. I liked when he went from being a reliever and then they've put him as a starter, and then I think after that he went as a closer, or maybe he went from reliever to closer to starter. I don't quite remember. I know he did all 3 and I thought it was awesome. I was young. Ugh. That's a hit. Right on the Bank of America logo. Alright, so that's a double for Alvaro Espinoza. Alright, we need for Facero to close that out. That's too cool of a comeback to have it go to waste. Alright, A&A after it. Alright, he gets it. There's 2 outs now. Bubba Trammell is the batter. 0-1. No! Let me win a game today, please, please. So that's a triple. Now Joe Oliver comes in as the pinch hitter. 1 and 2. Oh, oh, whew, what a finish, man. That's why baseball is such a beautiful sport. That's, yeah, sometimes it's gonna keep you in your seat until the very last out. Yeah, it's been a struggle lately. Well, my last 2 series went pretty good. I won all 3 against the Phillies and 2 out of 3 from the Pirates. And the team looked pretty good, but we struggled against the Marlins. That's very concerning. Alright, what news do we have here? Abbott went 5 for 6 against the Mariners. Kurt Abbott, that is. Alright. Movan has a 20-game hitting streak. And the White Sox shuts out Minnesota 1-0. Yeah, I do have a day off tomorrow. That's really going to help. Most of my bullpen is going to feel a little bit better. Oh, all right. So that might help. I mean, he's not a superstar, but Randy Tomlin finished his injury time, so he's going to be on rehab for a little bit. He's been out for almost a year. Yeah, it was nice to talk to you again as well. I'll see you around, and feel free to text me if you need anything or if you want to say something. You have a good one, man. Alright, so Tomlin is back. Although not in my lineup just yet. No, they sent Jeff Fassero down and recalled Carl Pavano. We are in 1994. I started playing in 1991. I play out all of my games, and I play as manager only. So this is my 4th season. The previous 3 seasons I didn't stream or record or anything. It was just me playing offline. But yeah, this is my 4th season in 1994. Alright, so Pavano is back, and I lost Jeff Fassero. Okay. And now I received Jeff Fassero and lost Carl Pavano. Okay. And now I received oh man. Okay, the game is doing that right now. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, so I'll put Ben Van Ryn in there. You are going to be long relief. You are going to be long relief. Wow, I have a lot of long relievers. I'll put you as Charles Johnson is doing fantastic for my team. He won Rookie of the Year in the National League last year, and he's off to a pretty good start. And of course, Charles Johnson is good defensively like he was in real life, but offensively this season he's also doing good. Let me fix that and we'll go and take a look at that. Alright, I think I'm good. Right, so Charles Johnson, so far he's hitting 266. It's not all that great, but he does have 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. We're May 27th. So last year he played 121 games for me. Like I said, he won Rookie of the Year. It's right there. He hit 287 last year with 19 home runs and 68 RBIs. So pretty decent. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. So again, Firehawk and Gironullet. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Welcome aboard again. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. I've been doing that for over 2 hours. My shoulder is starting to bother me. I have a bad shoulder. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a stop to that, but welcome aboard. I stream semi-regularly, but I don't only do out of the park baseball, I do other games as well. I don't force nobody to watch things you don't like, but just as an FYI. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. So thank you for tuning in as usual, always appreciated, and I'll see you guys next time, and we can talk baseball all day, I don't mind. Alright, you all have a good one, okay?